Challenges people face bring triumph or disgrace. It's Rhyme and Reason 431.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason why.
Hey there, Tony here. How's your day going so far? Going all right? Are you listening to these kind of in a row because they're kind of short? And then you're listening to it and going, man, I've listened to 3 in a row, and he keeps saying, how's your day going? And, I don't actually record it thinking in terms of, well, somebody might listen to all these at once, and they're going, oh, if I have to hear that question again, my goodness. How's my day going? How's my day going? How's my day going? All right. Keep in mind that I record these just in case somebody's not listening to them in a row. And if that's you, I apologize for the repetition that it may be bringing you, the repetitional feelings. So, that's one of life's challenges. And that, my friends, is a Segway. Segway. Not the little thing you ride on with, your feet and a set of handlebars and, it's not that kind of Segway. Anyway, I know that challenges that people face are real. I know that. I know it. I can't remember where I heard it before, but yeah, challenges are real. But I did recently see where somebody wrote that as an actual headline. Challenges people face are real, or as a subhead or bullet point or something. Anyway, they probably thought that they were saying something profound. Challenges people face are real. Oh, really? Challenges people face are real. I thought I was facing those fake challenges every day with, if it didn't go well or it didn't go bad, it wouldn't matter. It's not real. But of course, challenges people face are real, and I had to come to terms with that. Well, they're real until they're not. Yeah, and some challenges people face are fake. Uh-oh, he's going off the deep end. Or really what I could say is they're blown up in a fake way to make them seem like they're real, but they're still fake. You might wonder why anyone, I started to say something or somebody, you might wonder why anyone would make up a challenge where a challenge didn't exist before. Well, it's because most people don't have and don't want an eternal connection to reality. They don't want that. Eternal connection to reality. Now he's doing it again, Marge. He's talking eternal. I don't get what this guy thinks. In fact, most of those people are happy, so they think, living out their lives in quiet or sometimes obnoxiously loud desperation. But you know what? You were designed with a calculating and problem-solving brain. Yes, even you. You need to be challenged. We all do. Because you need to rise to the challenges. Rise up, Rocky theme music coming up in my brain there. Anyway, and even when you face an invisible foe like this current virus problem, you can't see it. You shouldn't make things up, especially, if you want to use them as scare tactics to manipulate the masses. And you and I, this is just a fact. We're going to face viruses and bacteria and all kinds of germs our entire lives. I've faced germs and viruses and bacteria for a long time, decades now. And you and I have already been dealing with them. If you've been on the planet long enough to be old enough to listen to this, you've been dealing with them your entire life. You've been dealing with them. And what I mean is not having to deal with these consequences that government is imposing. I'm talking about dealing with the viruses and bacteria and germs. There's no getting out of it. Short of going to heaven, there's no getting out of it. But the cool thing is our bodies can do an excellent job of fighting them off, all these little unseen foes. Because we're designed, I know, he's using that word again, designed, but we're designed with an immune system. Man, it's cool. So here's a key thing. Keep your immune system strong, and your body will fight strong. But keep your immune system compromised with things like poor eating and unhealthy lifestyle choices, And your time here on earth might not be as long as you'd like. Do you want to live a long time? You're going to need a good, strong immune system. So your challenge today is, are you going to heaven? If yes, you can turn this off and go on about your day because there's nothing really else to tune into. I'm just kidding. If you answered no, you've got a decision to make. You could keep going the way you're going and decide to live in fear and confusion or rebellion every time life throws curveballs, like what's going on in, basically all the world right now. Or you can get yourself some serious salvation. The choice is yours. It's always your choice. And so are the consequences. So decide that you'll deal with reality and do it with precise punctuality. There's a still small voice pointing out the best choice, unless your mind is still too blind to see. Okay, I hope it's not. I hope clarity is coming to you and your life before even the next day happens. I hope it's happening to you right now, and that it turns you heavenward, homeward bound. Homeward bound. Sorry, Paul Simon. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, and as always, for putting up with my jibber jabber. Love that, my jibber jabber. And until next time, remember, life does have rhyme and reason because God made you.
There's a